Hello, I'm Anthony Zoller, and welcome to the Employment Law Report. Today I'm going to be talking about the 5 ways California employers can become employment law practitioners. So in this quick video today, I just want to talk about really quickly the 5 ways how company owners or HR practitioners can really become proficient in California employment law and how important it is to become proficient. So the number one item that I can recommend is just respect your employees, and it's understated how far that can go to respect your employees. And the first question shouldn't be, is this legal or not? It should be, is it right or not when dealing with employees? And asking the question if this is right or not and treating the employees with respect, it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run in avoiding litigation and having employees stay with you long term. Number 2 is I recommend everybody become an employment law practitioner. And I get the question all the time by clients, how do I understand all of the implications and the little details of California employment law? But the reality is you have to. If you're doing business in California, you just need to understand it. And I'll talk about next how you can learn more about it. But it's just a core competency that anybody doing business in California needs to understand employment law and how to deal with it and the intricacies. And I've got many clients, restaurant owners, manufacturers that understand California employment law, can cite to me when meal and rest breaks are obligated to be provided to employers or to employees. And the reality is they're going to be better operators in the long run, and they're going to avoid liability because they know this core competency and treat it just like you would as understanding the financials of your company or understanding the marketing or even how to cook your prime rib in your restaurant. It's an essential element of doing business in California. And 3, I recommend that HR practitioners or company owners or anybody involved with the HR function in a company just always has to be out there continually learning. Now, where can you learn? One is unconventional sources, YouTube, for example, and on the internet. Yes, you have to be cautious about that, and not everything you see or hear on the internet is going to be true, but there's some great resources, and if you back that up with some good resources from your lawyer and other resources, this adds up and you get a very good understanding, and it's a great way to keep up to speed on any changes in California law and really understand the basics. And also reach out to your vendors, reach out to your lawyer. Is your lawyer providing seminars, white papers to you, videos like this to help you better understand how to do the business, so you don't have to call your lawyer every time you have a question about something. Also, number 4, I recommend having advisors around you, and this is in-house. If you're big enough and it warrants it, have an HR professional in-house helping on the day-to-day activities. If you're not big enough to have a HR advisor, have it outsourced. Have somebody you can bounce ideas off of when you're busy. And the problem is everybody gets busy with their day-to-day, and the first thing that seems to kind of get put on the back burner is the employment issues, and it can't. It needs to be a priority. So have advisors in-house or outside of the company that you rely on to help you with these aspects of the law. And 5th is just really kind of making employment law issues and employee issues a priority and dealing with them on a day-to-day basis. And it's having meetings with everybody in the company on a routine basis to discuss policies, to discuss problems and complaints, meeting with employees on an individual basis, doing performance reviews with employees. I mean, it's huge how far that can go. So when the employee understands where they stand in the company, and if the employer has to terminate the employee, that the employee is not surprised by the termination. They knew that they weren't performing, and it's not a surprise. It's going to totally reduce an employer's liability on the back end, whereas an employee is surprised by a termination, their instinct is that it was a wrongful termination, and they're going to file a lawsuit, whether it's wrong or not. So those are the 5 aspects that I recommend for any company, any HR professional in California to take a look at to truly become a practitioner under California law. Thanks for watching.